Hello friends, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine. Welcome to my page. We are going to make something fallish from scratch. And I say that from scratch because I'm not crafting one of my kits. And I just burnt my dang arm on my hot glue. God, that's hot. I didn't know I had time to get hot. Hello, Luann. Hello, my friend. How are you? Still got my paper down on the table, but that's going to be a good thing because it's going to be messy. Hello, everybody. Y'all come on in. I feel like I'm not even centered. I feel like I haven't done this in forever. But it's only been like a week because I've done dotting for my lives last week because of my workshop. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Sue and Marsha and Deb. Y'all come on in and we are going to make something. Paper. Okay, what's going on with my paper? It's like, damn, slid. Hey, Debbie. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Marcidia. Hello, everybody. Come on in. I gotta make sure I got all what I need. Okay. I'm like, I know I've got everything because I got it ready today, and I'm like, oh, but I'm second guessing myself now. Hey, Debbie. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Tanya. Good evening, Janice. Yo, welcome. Come on in. Let's craft. I'm ready to craft. Craft. Oh, let me show you these while we're waiting. Look, I did this one last night. Isn't he cute? He is green, orange, purple, and black. But I haven't done the other side. So I got to figure out what to do to the other side. And of course, y'all know y'all seen this one. Hey, Mickey. Hello, Sharon and Norma. You've seen him. And then I totally forgot to seal this one today. Love these colors. Hey, Kelly. Hello, Lori. Hello, Jane. And Mickey. Hello, everybody. Totally forgot to seal him. But I think I'm going to do that one. I'm going to do pink on the other side. And I think the Halloween one, I think I'm going to do oranges on the other side. Hello, Carol. Hello, Beverly. You like my shirt? I've had this for a while. Kindness matters. Be kind. Be nice. No look. Well, so, I have an update about the pumpkins, okay? So I know why some of y'all can't get it, and some of y'all have found it, but some of you can't. And some of y'all might not have heard me say it. I said it in my group, my dotting group, and I take the crafts to her, but I always forget something, right, Sue? So anyway, so the pumpkins, these pumpkins, there's one somewhere that I haven't even dotted. This. Let me roll over here and get him. Hold on. Okay. Hello, Betty. Oops. Hello. Girls Finish Supper. Hello, Janice. Anyway, so these pumpkins that I dotted, you know, that one, and there's one there. I got these from Walmart, and you may have seen my video about me going into Walmart and getting some more because I bought it Thursday, and I dotted him live on the page Thursday night. All was well. Hello, Rhonda. Hello, Robin and Kathy. Hello, Judy. Hello, Marion. And I dotted him Thursday night. So Friday, I went back to get, you know, a couple more. And so I go in there, and if you saw my video, you see me ring it up on the self-checkout, and it went burr, and it made the associate come over there and say, you know, oh, you know, it's not in the system. And that's all it said. He goes, well, I can't sell it to you because it's not in our system yet. And I was like, no. And I pulled my phone out, and I was like, I just bought one yesterday. I've already painted it, and here's the picture of it. So I've already bought one. He goes, oh. So he did the override thing, typed in the price, and he sold them to me. So I got 3 more. And so a follower on here, Judy Whitaker, her husband works at Walmart, and I guess she told him to get them for her, and they are on recall. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with this little guy. I don't know. I mean, I do not know why they're recalled, okay? And me and my husband have both Googled it and can't find anything about why these pumpkins are being recalled. So So that's why you can't find them, because either your store had them and took them off the shelf, or they never put them out. So that is what happened. Oh no, Diana, I'm so sorry. Whatever you use, everyone wants, and they're hot. Linda. But these are cute on their own right. Even if you wasn't going to paint it, I like him the way he is as well. Hello, Melanie. So that's why you can't get this pumpkin. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to try to cut the same pumpkin. I'm going to trace him and cut him. All the things. I know, isn't it crazy? I don't know. And it says on the bottom, it's made in India. But the ghost look like he does. I don't know. And so, just says made in India. So, I don't know. I mean, unless it was like sealed with some kind of chemicals that's not allowed in the United States. I don't know. Read the comments in the previous group explains why the recall. Okay, Darla, I haven't seen that yet. I've been so busy trying to chase my tail today. Because I'm leaving tomorrow, going to keep my grandbaby all week, and we're going to have lots of fun toddler time. I cannot wait, and hugs and squeezes and squishes and all the things. And so I've been running around with chicken my head cut off, trying to get it all done. I still join and see? Yes, Elizabeth, you can still go back to that group and you can still see that. You are still there. The videos are uploaded back into that group, so you can watch them as many times as you want. In wood that causes, if you read under your post, they're saying something in the wood causes cancer. Okay. Huh. Anyway, well, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to be eating it. I'm not going to be, I don't know. Anyway, we Googled it, trying to find out, so I can't find out. But anyway. Okay, in the dotting group. Oh, my goodness, just found you. What are you crafting tonight? Hey, Vicky. We are going to make, okay, so I don't know if y'all follow Emily with the Burlap Kitchen. Sweet girl. I've met her a couple times. She's a sweet, precious soul. She made this cool little scarecrow from shims. We're not making a scarecrow though, okay? She made a cool scarecrow from shims. Her name is Emily, and Burlap Kitchen is her page. So y'all go see the scarecrow she made. You've probably seen other creators doing it too, but we're not gonna make scarecrows with ours. Hey Mary, I'm so glad you're back. Oh, one of my followers posted. Okay, I didn't see it. So anyway, these are really inexpensive. These are made in the USA. So there's 12 in a pack in this pack. You can get them at Walmart, maybe. I don't think they have them at my Walmart, but I have a small Walmart. Hey Claudia, hello Robin. Thank y'all for the hearts. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She is talented, sweet person. Paint and seal the whole thing, right? So anyway, you know, I do shims. I did the shim Christmas tree. I've crafted with these over, years of time. But these are super cheap at your hardware store. Lowe's, Home Depot, Harbor Freight, Amazon. They are very cheap. And you get 12 in a pack for probably a couple of bucks. I don't even really know because I've had these for a while. And we are going to do do something with them, but we're not doing a scarecrow. But her scarecrow was so, so cute. If you didn't see it, go see it. Looking for the pumpkins, they've been recalled. Yes. Okay. Yep, Betty, they had them, but they wouldn't sell them to you. Yep, that little guy was just like, he had his earbuds in, and he was manning the self-checkouts. He wasn't paying attention to what nobody was doing. I was like, hey, dude, I just bought one yesterday. He's like, oh, okay. And he put the price in and let me go about my business. So I sold them. Okay, so you may even have maybe formaldehyde in the wood. I don't know. There's formaldehyde in lots of stuff that we use, though. Nail polish, all kinds of stuff. Oh, she made a snowman. I haven't seen her snowman. So when I see this, of course, the tree is the obvious thing, but I am going to make something different with them. So this is a pack of 12, and in my idea of this, you're going to need 10 per each one. So we are going to make candy corn. I love candy corn. So I'm going to take, now some of them look rough, but some of mine were out of the package and they've kind of, you know, they've kind of seen some things evidently and rolling around in a bin or whatever. And then these came out of the package like this with this black on it. So we're going to actually paint them. Something they is associated with radiation. What? Okay. What is wrong with the pumpkin? Why did Walmart has recalled it? So that's why people can't find it. It's been recalled. And somebody said it was because the lady that told me about it said her husband said he didn't know why, and he works at Walmart. So I don't know. Somebody said something about the cancer causing something in it. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to make candy corn. I'm going to make 3. So you're going to need 30 to make 3. And we're going to glue them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. See, mine had this like right out of the package because I opened the package. Look at that. This looks cool right here. We need to make trees like this. I know people have done it. I never have. Like a tree like this. That looks cool. Okay, Vicky must have shared her live where she did the snowman. Awesome. Okay, because, you know, I'm all about shouting at other people. This is a community. This is not, you know, I'm by any means, I want to give people their credit, but I'm not doing the scarecrow. I'm going to do candy corn. But these are also, oh, okay, Vicky, that's to her page. Okay, good, good, good. So these are also very inexpensive and good to craft with because they're inexpensive. So I'm gonna use my wood glue and I'm gonna use hot glue at the same time. Hey Val, I just post, okay. Let's make trees. Yes, we'll make trees. Okay, so I'm gonna we're gonna glue 10 of these together. Well, actually we're gonna do 10, 10, and 10. So I'm putting wood glue because wood glue will set up, you know, over time. And my hot glue is gonna set right now. But I like using wood glue. I grew up with my daddy in his shop using wood glue. And it actually, wood glue kind of binds with the fibers in the wood. Hello, Daniela. You made a tree like that and it was kind of a pain. Okay. I'm going to figure it out. So I'm just kind of putting some glue down my middle. And then I'm just going to, so y'all can see. And we're going to paint these things up and dress them up super cute. They're just going to be oversized candy corns. So I'm just kind of putting it down on the table. That way it'll be flat. I saw this idea on Pinterest. I was going to try one. I hadn't even seen it on Pinterest, Pam. I just kind of saw her her scarecrow. And I was like, oh, it's a triangle. We can make candy corn. And that's kind of where that came from. You know, anything that's a triangle can be a candy corn. Anything that's a circle can be a pumpkin. Anything that's a triangle can be a tree. That's my thought about it. Hey, Lori. Yeah, I don't know who did it. I hadn't seen anybody do it. Of course, I don't spend a whole lot of time on Facebook. I'm so busy. I don't do it. You like this wood glue? I got it for the dollhouse. That's what I did. Dollhouse still looks the same as the last time y'all saw it. I just convinced myself that's going to be a wintertime project because she's not ready for that anyway. So it's going to be a while. So I'm going to get back to it in the winter. Hey, Nancy. Oh, no, Robin, you're sick. Bless your heart. All right. So I'll put some on this side. This goes pretty quickly, actually. Uh-oh, that one's got a bum spot on it. Hey, Cheryl, welcome. So, a square can be either. That's right, Sonia. Hey, Sandy. I know, this is going to be cute because they're going to be big. And so I was like, that's not enough. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 6. So I'm going to add, you know, try to get it, you know, to look like this. So 2 more on each side. And I decided 10 was the magic number for me. Hey, Susan. Show the things behind you. Oh, the pumpkins that I dotted, that are the recalled pumpkins. It's like, dang it, I find something cute that I want to dot and I can't get them. Oh yeah, the Dollar Tree glue is good. It's probably the same stuff. And they just bottle it for Dollar Tree. Probably. Alright, let me put these together and I'll show you. Tina, I am. I will. Like, I promise you that on a rainy Saturday this winter, it's probably going to get done. Even though, let's see, when did I do that? March. March is when I bought it. So, I'm not too bad. Told my sister-in-law, don't say bless your little heart. Yeah, I mean, bless your heart is, I don't mean it in a bad way when I say it. I really mean like, oh my gosh, that's terrible. You know, so I guess I'm not the typical Southern person. Hey, Teresa, you're okay? All right, so here is this. How many is that? Let me make sure I, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know, they're going to be cute, so we got to paint it. And, I mean, they're rough, y'all. These, look. But it's going to be okay. All right. We're going to make it. This will make a good doorstop. Look at that. That's what it looks like, one of them things you put under your door. But they stick these, like, in when they, like, put windows in houses and door frames and stuff. They put them to get the door frame to, sometimes the door frame, the hole is too big or whatever, and to get it to fit. And they put these in, they wedge it in there as far as it'll go. That's why it's shaped like this. They ram it in that crack and then they break it off. Hey, Mandy, Western Grace. Wood shim candy corn. So there is my first one. Somebody wanted to see these. That's what he looked like from the store. And then that's what I did to him. I've posted pictures of them, but I haven't posted pictures of this one. I did him last night. He's Halloween colors. Yeah, Cindy, I watched it. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. If you've not seen The Unknown Number, y'all need to go watch that. I told Mandy today, you need to watch it. Pam, well, she'll be 2 next month. And so she's still a little bit young for it as far as all the little pieces and parts. So she has like the Little People dollhouse that I've gotten her. And she loves that. She likes opening the door and has a little refrigerator. She likes to open and close and all that stuff. I mean it in the very best way. I do too, Nancy. I mean, bless your heart. Like, oh my gosh. Bless your heart. Not like, well, bless your heart, you know. So, yeah, she's still a little bit young for it, and I knew that going into it, and I knew it would probably take me a while to finish it. But, yeah. It's when I am watching whatnot. You're counting? I was talking about that to Mandy today. I feel like all I do all day is count. Because I count wood pieces, wood parts, I count beads, I count so many different things all day. Like, I'll be talking and, oh, Susan got her fabrics from Mandy today. Yes, Mandy just put her Christmas bundles of her, y'all remember me showing y'all the rag bundles? She just put her Christmas ones out. She only has 30, and it's pretty. Because she can't get the fabrics again. Yeah, Sue, you watched it? I have questions about it. And I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. I just have lots of questions about it. It was. The Halloween colors, yes. Thank you. It's wild, yes. So if you've not seen The Unknown Number, it's on Netflix. I just, like I said, I just don't even know what to say about it. But I don't want to ruin it for anybody, so you got to watch it. You have 45 minutes left. So, Marsha, you actually know, probably. No, Peggy. That's what I was just talking about. No. So, see, when you start getting to a certain point, it starts looking, to me, it looks like it's going this way. So you kind of have to go over here and start adding some to this side. You know, it's a physics thing, but I'm not going to try to figure that out. I had to take physics in college for x-ray. That's it. I don't want to do any more physics. Amy, I'm taking shims and I'm making candy corns. I saw Emily with Burlap Kitchen. She made a scarecrow like this and put a face on it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it was super cute. And when I saw it, I saw candy corn because it's a triangle. Misty is like a documentary, and it's about this girl and boy, and they start getting these text messages, terrible text messages from an unknown number. And it's the whole thing about them trying to figure out where it's coming from. The FBI got involved. It's a whole big deal. So, yeah, just watch it, because I'm not going to tell you who it is. It's called The Unknown Number, Sue. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you kind of have to see, like, what side do I need to add to where it's going to look right. Okay. Just going to go to each side. Yeah, it's crazy. I just have a lot more questions. So yeah, y'all watch that. It's like an hour and a half. It's like a documentary type thing. It's a true story. It's not like it's a movie or something. It's a true story. That's how you know your shim trees lean. They lean. Yeah, you gotta, well, when you make them like this, you have to just kind of add to both sides, because you start noticing that it's one way or the other. Why, I do not know. Like I said, that's a physics thing, and I took physics, and that's been about 30 years ago, and I don't want to do it no more. I know, Norman, me either. Definitely worth a watch. It is. It is a true story. The people are actually on there. You get to see the people. They talk about it. So it's like a documentary. These things are rough looking. Okay, so there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I got 2. Okay, and you can make it fatter. You can add more. You can add 12. I'm definitely going to have to open this pack. So, honestly, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, how many of y'all have a kitchen steak knife in your craft room? That's my styrofoam cutter, but it was the first thing I grabbed that I could cut this with. Oh, it happened in Michigan. Okay, I couldn't remember where it happened. No, it's not a horror story. No. It's just like bullying kind of thing, and then, who did it is what's crazy. Are the dotting instruments metal or foam? They are acrylic rods. So they are clear, like acrylic. And then these are metal. And they are in acrylic things. Yeah, no, it's not a horror story. So, yeah, no. Craig would not be watching that if it was a horror story. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, so I got that many left. It's just sad. All right, so let's just do this. Look, see that one? Let me trade it out for a good one over here. Some of them look like, they look a little rough. Oh, I love Wednesday. But you got to watch the first one. It came out last year, and now they've only put out half of the next season. It's good. It's not a scary. I mean, it's got, it's the Addams Family. So there's a little bit of, you can't grab without your kitchen knife. Me either. It's the Addams Family, so it's going to be a little bit, creepy, and they're kooky. but they did a real good job with that show. And the girl that plays her, I can't remember her name. Yeah, I cut styrofoam with mine. Hey, Barb! The story is called The Unknown Number. It's on Netflix. It's not scary. It's a documentary. It's not scary. So anyway, but what's his name did that show Wednesday. What's his name? He did Nightmare Before Christmas too. What's his name? Oh, Dixie, I need to watch that. Hey, Shirley. What is the guy's name that did Nightmare Before Christmas? I've never seen it, but he did. Jenna Ortega. I was gonna say Ortez, but it's Ortega. You're correct. She plays a good part. And so his request of her was that she just not blink. That thing is, all right, tap, okay. Turn reactions to express yourself with a hand gesture. Okay, I don't care. Whatever just came up. Tim Burton, that's it. He did it. And he was like, so if you watch it, now me and my husband are trying to catch her blinking. You'll see her a couple of times blink, but that was his request. Like when they show her on camera, she does not blink. So I'm assuming that she had to really practice that to get to where she didn't blink as much. Maybe they just kind of like shot it in sections, but because he wanted it to be super like she was just an oddball, you know, and kind of not creepy, but kind of creepy, where she doesn't blink. There's a mosquito. Tim Burton, thank you. So, but yeah, that was his request of like her not to blink. And if you notice that she doesn't, and she's always, now I have this word in my head and I'm trying to think of it. So they also have her looking like this a lot. Like she's down, her face is down and her eyes are up like this. Because that makes the white, where you can see white underneath her pupil, right? It's called Paku eyes. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that. And they say that people that are like serial killers and stuff like that have that. I don't know. Where are the Christmas fabrics from? Anyway. Ooh. So, you can just go on. This ain't lunch. Go away. It's a mosquito. And anyway, because Paku eyes are supposed to be like real, they're weird looking when you can see like the white all the way around their, you know, when they just look normal at you, you know. But loads of salt and pepper shakers from Cracker Barrel. Chris, are the Christmas ones out? Oh, I gotta go. I have to tell Kat, you gotta go. And my friend Shani is coming next Friday. So I get home on Friday. Shani's driving up here on Friday. We learn crafting and get educated. We do. We learn all kinds of stuff. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So see, that one's going to be a little bit of a leaner, but it's going to be okay. Where's my bowl of crank? I have bought 2 bags of it. My whole family and me have devoured it, and I'm like, okay, I'm done with it now because it likes me so much it stays with me on my hips and stuff, and I don't need it. You've got a boatload. Oh, salt shakers. We make tassels with them. I got some Halloween ones to do too, but I haven't done it. Okay, here it is. 1, 2, 3. This one looks fatter than that one. But it's really not. Maybe it's because this one's kind of leaning. Maybe I should put another one on there. to balance it out. Then that looks fatter than that one because it is. I'm leaving it alone. Alright, now we gotta paint these things. So I'm gonna paint them white first because you know how that happens. Just ordered a Christmas bundle. Yay, Penny! Yeah, she only has so many of them. 30, I think, is what she posted. Let me get my... Let's get this paintbrush. This might... Ooh, not that one. Let's get a chip brush. Okay. Oh, this is my paper that I do during my dotting class because the glass reflects. You haven't bought candy corn yet? Deb said it comes... It'd probably be out by that time, Deb, because it's already out. It is out and about and all the things. Hey, Stacy. Okay, I'm going to paint mine with this Dixie Belle. It's Fluff is the color. It's what I got from Julie. So I'm going to use that because the only white paint I have is my white paint that I dot with, and I don't want to use that. And I think I'm going to use this because I think I can get down in all of those little cracks with it, and it's not going to take me near as long. Oh, no. Look at there. See, I can get, like, down in the little... Look, I've already got that much done. Okay, so the bead flowers. They came today. I didn't want to tell y'all, but they came today, and I am leaving tomorrow. So when I get back, that is my agenda, is I'm going to be putting bead flower kits together for y'all. Hey, Jane. So they are coming. I'm so sorry it's taking so long, but, you know, it just takes that long when you order from over there and it has to go through customs. So we're making candy corn with shims. So I saw Emily at Burlap Kitchen. I saw her make the scarecrow, and somebody said she made a snowman. I haven't seen him yet. But I haven't seen the snowman, and they said it's really cute. And when I saw her scarecrow, I went, oh, we could put shims together like that and make candy corn because it's a triangle. You know, all triangles become candy corn or trees. Melissa, I did. I said that they were going to come when I was going to leave to go keep Charlie because I knew ahead of time that I had, you know, I've been knowing for a month or so that I was going to keep her because my son has to go out of town for work. Long story. But anyway, I'm going to keep her. And Paige has to be at her school too early to take her to daycare. So me and her are going to play hooky and we're going to hang out and play and dress up dolls and whatever we're doing. I'm looking forward to watching Moana 10 times and Frozen 10 times and Nemo and all of the girly stuff. I'm looking forward to watching it all. Okay, 3 times or 10 times. Okay, so this is one. I'm going to paint it white first because y'all know how the yellow and the orange is. I would have to paint all these coats. And with this chalk paint, y'all know I'm only going to have to paint 1 coat of white. So, and I was worried about the acrylic paint covering that black up. So yeah, the flower beads came today. Thousands and thousands of them came, and they've got to be sorted and put in bags, and all, you know, the seed beads have to be mixed, and yeah, all that. But it's going to happen when I get back. So that's like my first agenda when I get back is doing that. And Shani will be here, so she'll be helping me. He asked you to pick up some candy corn. Whew. They don't put enough in the bag, but then again, I don't need to eat that much. But yeah, it's some good stuff. Either you like candy corn or you hate candy corn. Oh yes, Sonia, I'm already an expert on all them movies. I tell you, all of it, and she tries to sing the little songs, and it's so funny because she's seen it so much. Glue strings, in the paint. Spider webs are free. Yep, we watched, she likes Nemo, and she likes Moana, and Anna. which Anna is Moana, or it could be the frozen Anna. So you have to shoot point. She'll tell you that one. A new grandson. Yes, exciting. So we'll get to watch, you know, all the movies, the Frozen. I tried to get her to watch Cars when I was there a couple of weeks ago, and she wasn't keen on that. She didn't like it that much. You know, my boys loved Cars because that was a boy thing, I guess. But she wasn't all about that. She likes the singing and all that. Penny, you just get the peanuts, like the roasted peanuts that are shelled already in a jar. You know, like you just put in a bowl or something. Those kind of peanuts that are shelled and roasted and shelled. And put them in there with the candy corn and do M&Ms. It's even better. Okay, so let's see. This one is drying. Okay, so there's two. Yeah, Barney. So Colin and Paige both were Barney people when they were little. And I introduced her to Barney. And they're like, really? So, because I would sing the, if all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain it would be. And then they standing outside with my mouth open wide, like that. So she would go, She'd point at the TV and go, She wanted to say, Like months and months ago. She wanted to watch that. Selena Gomez was on Barney, if y'all didn't know that. That's where she started her TV thing. She was on Barney, a little bitty kid. Peppa Pig. I ain't real wild about Peppa. Rio. I don't know if she's seen Rio. I'll have to, maybe we'll watch that one. Is that with the bird and the... He's creepy, Nancy. Oh, Lord. Colin was a Barney fanatic. Like, he loved him some Barney. We had the Barney doll. We had the Barney house shoes. We had the Barney toys. We had, you know, the VHS tapes of Barney. Yes, we had it. Vicki, I'm not gonna put them on the website till I have them all fixed. But I promise I've got a lot. So, and if I have some left over, we'll just do it again in the spring, or we'll do something different with them. Because I got a lot. All right, let me get that. Now we got to dry these boogers, and then we're going to paint them. And I hope I can draw a line straight all the way around them to make my sections that are supposed to be different colors. Orange. What color's in the middle? It's orange. I'm not going to forget anymore. And yes, I may do the bottom in a minute. Some of your nephews are on the... Really? That's cool. The birds and lots of music. Yes. Okay, maybe she'll like Rio, and she may have seen it. Oh, Trolls. We need to watch Trolls. Okay. I don't guess I've seen the Trolls. But, you know, my kids were grown by that point. So let's do this. I'm going to line them up. See, they would make good trees. I think Mandy made trees like this. No, she watches Bluey. She loves Bluey. And I still can't get past the part that Bluey's a girl. Because, I don't know. But I like Bluey. Yes, we need to watch Spookily the Square Pumpkin. Okay, we'll have to watch that. I gotta find that one. He-Man and She-Ra. Yeah, that's old too. Blue's Clues. My dad would walk around going, Blue's Clues. For Colin, I'm like, who is this man? Like, hey, Beverly. Yes, Deb. It's really good. Mix it all up. Dixie Belle dries pretty fast, so hopefully this won't take many minutes. The little Einsteins. Yeah, I remember them. That was Chase was, I think, or was it Colin? I can't remember. They watched it a little bit. And what was the little pets? They had the turtle and the little chick, and they had little pets, little animals. Blue's Clues. Yeah, Blue's Clues is cute. Okay, we'll watch Trolls. Yeah, we're going to have a great time. I'm ready to see her. She started dance, y'all. Where's her little dance outfit, her little tights, and her little ballet shoes? She's so dang cute. Masha and the Bear. She likes to watch Bear in the Big Blue House, and Colin and Paige were both loved that show when they were kids, they said. So, well, I mean, I know Colin did. They're mean to the dad. And you know, Colin and Paige told me that they canceled Bear in the Big Blue House way back then because the lady that did Luna, the voice of the moon lady, you know, at the end, she died. And then they just didn't make the show no more. I'm like, well, somebody else could have been the moon. I love him. Did she watch Miss Rachel? That child can hear that woman's voice from across the house. And she's going to come running. Trash truck. Dora. I don't know. Dora was big when my kid, it was a girl. So, you know, Case didn't watch Dora. Yeah, Miss Rachel. She's been watching Miss Rachel since she could look at the television. Wonder Pets. Thank you. The Wonder Pets. Alright. I am going to see my black is still kind of showing through. So I'm going to give it, if I'm going to do them, I'm going to do them right. So we're going to go over that side one time. Because, you know, orange and yellow is so transparent that that will show through. I don't see any more that need to be done, but there we go. I'll do that spot. So yeah, chip brush is great because that gets in all them little cracks. Bubble Guppies, that was cute, but that was like past, I want to say it was past Chase's time, and definitely past Colin's time. It is cute. And then there was the little Einstein. I don't know, but it's super cute. I think Vincent loves Trash Truck. I don't guess I've seen Trash Truck. Aww. Wiggles. The Wiggles, yeah, I remember them. Teletubbies came out when Colin was little, but it was like he would watch hit and miss. It was just weird. Oh, that's cool, Kristen. Aww. Yeah, I can't wait till they have their little show or a recital at the end of it, whenever they do it, and see her, you know, dancing her little recital, which, you know, they're just going to, it's only going to, she only takes it for 30 minutes a day, but, I mean, you know, a week, but at 2 years old, you can't expect them to do very much. Sophia, the first. I don't know that one. Alright, maybe they're good and dry. I just don't want to start painting and start smearing white paint in my orange and my yellow. And I also don't want to make my shims come apart because I use hot glue and I want to melt them. I know, Karen, it's expensive for sure. Teletubbies, yeah, they were weird. The Big Comfy Couch. Fraggle Rock was one of my favorites when I was younger. I loved Fraggle Rock. Okay. I think I'm done with the white. But if I have to touch up something, I'll just touch it up with another paintbrush. Captain Kangaroo. I did too. I watched Captain Kangaroo and Mr. Rogers and all that. Okay. Now, I've got to, maybe I have a pencil. I hope so. Yes, I do. I have everything else. Let me grab a pencil. We didn't watch The Big Comfy Couch. We watched SpongeBob. Okay. SpongeBob was kind of controversial kind of thing in the time. But, you know, I like SpongeBob because he's like, it's the best day ever. Like, he's just like real positive, but even though he was oblivious to everything, but you know, he was a positive thing. Okay, so I got to section this off. So I'm going to try to do it, like line them up like this. Why don't I do this? That way I can make sure they're kind of straight, and my lines aren't gonna be that crooked, but they're probably gonna be crooked. All right, so I'm gonna try to line it up. Sure, Kay. Follow the bird. Never seen that one. Oh yeah, that's the big bird. So if I do that much. Okay, let's go down a little bit. So this much, that much. Okay, that looks about right. Ah! Gotta go up some. Okay. Hopefully I'm making a mark. Oh yeah, I am. Okay. And then I'm gonna come down and do this. Okay. Then I'm gonna do this. See if it ends up over here right. Look, there's where I ended up, and that's where it's supposed to be. How did that happen? I guess I was on the downward angle there. Okay. I think I can just do it with my paint, really. Romper Room, I remember Romper Room. Okay. So the white, top's white, middle is orange. The middle is orange, the middle is orange. We already know it's orange. And I'm doing it bright because I'm going to wax these probably. Cookie Monster, yeah. I watched all of them. Orange, and this is like Craft Smart, the brightest orange that I could find. Yeah, you could cover them with felt. But see, this is super orange. And, it's going to tone it down. I mean, this is like traffic cone orange, looks like. It don't look bright to y'all, but I promise. It is like near day glow colors. Okay. And they are rough. They're not sanded. So if you've never worked with shims before, you'll kind of know. You'll kind of be like, oh, wow, these are rough. And I'm not sanding them. I'm not doing anything like that to them. I just want them to be like that because I want them to look, kind of old looking, I guess. And rough looking. Craft Smart Gold. Nancy, is called light gold, and it's the multi-surface paint. It's not their regular paint, it's multi-surface paint. Okay, and it's light gold. That's my favorite. It's not brassy, it's just like a real pretty gold. Okay, it's starting to look like candy corn, look. All right, let that dry, and we'll paint this one. They are going to be cute, and when we put like a little fabric around them and put like a little tag on them and kind of grunge them up just a little, they're going to look super cute. And I mean, if y'all notice, the oversized stuff is really big, like the big gumdrops that people put on their trees and the big ornaments and big, big decorations, big jingle bells, all that stuff. Like oversized things are kind of neat, and you could like stand these up on a table, all three together, and like lay one down, stand two up, put them on a little shelf. They'd be super cool because they're oversized. There's 10 in each one, Nancy. But now you could make it wider. 12 come in the pack that I have. So you could do 12, one on each side more. You could do 12 and just buy 3 packs and call it a day for all your candy corn. I just had to be difficult, I guess. But that was before I realized that there were 12 in a pack, because I had loose ones like in a bin that I had. So I didn't know how many came in a pack, and I started putting them together. And then I started digging out my packs that I had, and then that's how that happened. So I didn't really know that there was 12 in a pack until I had to open a pack. Okay, so there's my orange. So see, like you could put them on your entry table or somewhere, you know, on your shelves in your kitchen, and you could lay one down. I think it'd be super cute because they're oversized. Now, yeah, they make shims like this. So I was going to say this a minute ago, and I just couldn't, but I think I can say it now. Because I thought about it, and I got kind of, all right, Mosquito, this is not the place and not the day for you. Go away. So I believe, I'm going to try to get it out. The last time that I crafted with shims, I think, I may have done one more craft on my page since then, but I don't know. I don't remember if I have or not. But the last thing I remember doing with shims is Deidre and I, the last time we crafted together, which was, she died in April of 21, and this was December of 20. I had went down there because Colin was going to propose to Paige, and I was staying with Deidre, and we had went to Lowe's and bought the big shims. Now, they make shims that are like literally this long, okay? So you can make you some super duper huge ones. Yes, and put them on your mantle. You could like put some on the mantle up top and then put some down low and like they've fallen or something. That would look super cute. So we went to Lowe's and bought the big shims because we were going to make huge trees, and we did. We made huge trees that night. I stayed the night. I wasn't going to stay the night. I was going to come back because I had to work. It was Christmas time. That's the busiest time of the year for me. But I said, you know what? I'm tired and I don't want to drive back 4 hours. So I'll stay and we'll craft. And we watched Urban Cowboy about 3 times. We crafted at her dining room table and had the best time. And thank God that I did, because that was the last time we ever did that. But anyway, we made these huge trees, y'all. And the shims are so long that you can make your trees like big, like, you know, like 3 foot tall. Yes. And so, hey, Nancy. And so, we made them. I still have them. And, hold on. I actually still have, and it's right there. I can see it from here. It is a Lowe's bag that still has the extra set of shims that's never been opened. The receipt's still in the bag, and they're just wrapped up in that Lowe's bag, and I won't touch them. Like, I know that sounds so weird, but I can remember us going and buying the shims. I remember everything about that whole day. We had the best time, and I still have a pack of shims that I've not touched since then. And they're still wrapped up right over there in a bag with a receipt. And they'll probably stay that way. So when I clean up and I come across that bag, I'm just like, you know, I know that sounds weird, but all right, we're gonna dry. That's so bright orange, and you can leave yours bright orange if you want to. I'm just gonna house that. I mean, we probably watched Urban Cowboy 3 times in a row that night. That's our movie. Like, that was our movie. I love Urban Cowboy. I will watch it every time I get a chance. I know, memories, yes. And I wasn't supposed to stay. That was the part that's, you know, one of those things where you look back and you're like, I'm glad that I took the time and I stayed. That was one of those times. Because I wouldn't have had that memory if I wouldn't have stayed and just rushed back so I could cut stuff, and I was so busy not wearing it all. I know. It's just weird that that bag's still over there and I won't open it. I won't, you know, they're still in the bag with the receipt. And she's been gone 4 years. Hard to believe sometimes. I do too, Nancy. I could quote line for line. And yesterday, I was working out here And Grease came on. I watched it too for the 1900th time I've seen Grease. Well, let's say it just depends on how they come. These shims, I can't find the wrapper. There were 12 in a pack. So, I don't know, you know, you can buy a whole box of shims. You can probably get on Amazon and buy a contractor's pack of shims. So, you know, it depends on where you buy and probably to how many comes in the thing. But this takes 10. So, mine had 12 in a pack. So, you could just say one pack per candy corn, really, if you get the 12 in a pack. All right, now yellow. I've got this Anita's yellow from way back when, and I've got Apple Barrel. Doesn't really matter. They look the same. I love Grease, too. What's in the bag? Lori, it's a bag of big shims that Deidre and I went that day, and we bought the shims to make the big trees with. Because she wanted to make them. We painted them on the table. We had paper laid out. We painted those things and put them together, and she painted one of my Santa Claus tier tray sets for her tier tray. She painted that night. I think I helped her paint some of it, but yeah, we had a good time that night doing all that. And she, I'll just use one of these. And so the shims, the extra shims I had left over that are in a Lowe's bag with the receipt still in the bag is over here with where all my shims are. Yeah, so I hadn't never taken them out or done anything with them. So that's like super bright. Love Actually. Bridesmaids. I haven't seen Bridesmaids, but I need to because I've seen parts of that and it looks hilarious. And I just realized that some of y'all probably have told me and I must have missed the comment, but I didn't paint the bottom. And this is so rough. The bottom is so rough. I'm just going to have to like get the paint in there because if I laid it on its side, you're going to see the bottom. So yeah, you're going to be like, I need some shims. He'll be like, what do you want shims for? What do you want shims for? Like, I'm going to make a craft. Make Christmas trees too. I made the Christmas trees. Was that 2020? Christmas of 2020? Had to be, because I moved out here in 21. And it wasn't out here when I first did it. It was in there. And the other. Yes, it's supposed to look like candy corn. Ooh, it looks like something else too. It looks like the end of a witch's broom if you had a handle right here. That's kind of cool. So you just got to think of what your basic shapes are. I have to see it. Yeah, I've seen parts of it where they go try on the dresses in the store and they all get sick in the store. And I think I've seen that part, which was super funny. Melissa McCarthy's in it too, isn't she? And she is like one of my favorite people. If she's in a movie, I know it's going to be hilarious. Because she is so funny. Okay. All right, so there it is. Now, the problem is I can't set this booger down to paint the next one. Well, maybe I can. Nope, it's too heavy. It's not gonna, I can't do that. Oh, yay! Oh, wow. Norma, that's hard. I don't care how long it's been. I have a bag of Deidre's clothes in the back of my closet. And I haven't opened it. Some of her t-shirts that I wanted, which I have a t-shirt of hers that I sleep in, actually, sometimes. A big t-shirt. Yes, Pam, I did. The shim trees a long time ago. That was 2020. And then everybody started making them. I just kind of come up with that on my own, like just make like a tree. Oh, you didn't get to give it to her. You still have them all. I understand that. Alright. Yeah, I sure watched Grease yesterday. Sang all the songs and everything. I was having myself time. I mean, hopelessly devoted. Okay, I gotta see that. Oh, I'm gonna tone this down, but now you totally could leave it bright if you wanted to. But I gotta dry it because I can't lay the thing down without messing up my paint because I painted on all sides and didn't give myself any room to lay it down or stand it back up. Got one of her blunts in her shirt. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got my Deidre's shirts and I have some clothes of hers. They're in a garbage bag in the back of my closet. And I'm sure they still smell just like her. But I was hoping that I would get a little bit of her ashes, and I never did. That's a whole nother story. But it's okay. I don't need them to remember. I'm loving these. I just like it because they're oversized. I think it's cool that they're big. So I'm gonna have to message Emily and be like, hey, I did your scarecrow, but I didn't do a scarecrow. I did candy corns because she did a scarecrow and then a snowman, everybody said. I haven't seen the snowman. You know how sometimes you'll see stuff in your feed of people and then it's a long time before you see stuff again. You're like, why am I not seeing that person anymore? Like, I don't know. I don't like that. Gail, Deidre was my best friend of 30 plus years. And she got a rare form of cancer. Got diagnosed, well, found out she had a mass January 1st of 21, and she died April 10th of the same year. So, like 4.5 months, she was gone. And was fine before that. It was just like, just one day. So, you know, she didn't feel good and stuff was going on. And just weird. Weird. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It just happened so fast. Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, you ordered the angels. Okay. Leave one side unpainted until the end. I know, Diana, right? Oh, I should make a memory quilt of her stuff or have somebody make one. Like I got time to be sewing a quilt, which I mean I did sew Charlie one, but yeah, we were best friends for over 30 years since I was 18. I didn't have to tell her anything because she lived it all with me. My whole adult life, she was part of everything. Birth of my kids, she was in the room with me, my husband at the time, and my mom. She was in there. I mean, she was just always there. Somebody did candy corn and put the buttons. Oh! I need to see that. I haven't seen that. People get so creative with stuff. It amazes me. No, that's not dry. Okay. It can dry while I'm painting this one. Look at them. Aren't they cool? They're starting to look like candy corn. Oh, wow. 1972. That's the year I was born. I was born in 72. That's my year. This is like big bird yellow. I'm telling you. It's really bright. So I could have painted everything a muted shade, but I wanted to wax it. But I'm starting to question my waxing because this is rough. And I don't know how well the wax is going to wipe off. But we might find out. But they kind of, I mean, they come together quick. It's not like it took me forever. You're definitely making these. I know, I think it's cute. And I think it'd be cute to make like a bunch. Like, Vicky's talking about putting them on her mantle. Like, you could put some on your mantle and then put some down on the hearth part, like they fell off the mantle. I think it would be super cool. Your oldest daughter was born in 72, so you're old enough to be my mama. There's that darn mosquito again. He's probably coming around this light right here. Okay. Okay. Oh, Thought I was done. Trying to get all that kind of excess paint off there. Okay. Now, through with the yellow. Water it down. Okay. Maybe that's what I should do, because starting to question. Where's Mandy? Why ain't Mandy on here? Shirley, I know. It's terrible. I miss her every day. Hey, Michelle, we're the same age. Debbie was a junior in high school in 72. So you are about 16, 17 years older than me. That's okay, though. I need a zapper. Well, I had my door open today because it was like 72 degrees here and beautiful outside. And, you know, when I do that, I get flies or gnats or mosquitoes. And then again, he could have came in when I came in and opened the door. Your oldest daughter was born. Martha can be my mama. All right. Graduated and got married in 72. 11. So you're 11 years older than me. All right, I think they're good and dry. Now see, I could stop right here and I mean, look how dang cute. Especially when you could you could all like stack them up like this. This is just cute. Like they're all just in a pile. You cut from pine boards last year and you didn't like the way you painted them. Well, good, Katie. Like, I mean, that's the thing about wood. You can repaint it. You can sand it down and paint it again. Or paint over it. So, Pam, you're about 15 years older than me. You're going to be a Gigi. 1970. Sophomore. That's funny. But when we're this old, it doesn't seem a lot of distance. When you're from birth to 15 or 16, that's a lot. But when you get older, it's like somebody's 11 years older than you. It's like, you know, it's not much of a thing. Put a strong fan in front of your doors or open. Okay, so why can't Mandy be? Somebody help me. Y'all think I should water the wax down? Or we should just kind of, you know, it's already like this, so I don't know. I think maybe I'm gonna try it. I know, aren't they cute? And like if you had a whole bunch of them, they're super cheap to make, y'all. Like you could just pile them up like this in the middle of a table, like if you were doing a Halloween party or something. This is adorable. How cute is this? Married in 78. I'm old with a teenage son. Well, my youngest is 19, but he was our surprise, like, oh, guess what? All right. I'm scared, but I'm going to do it and see how well it wipes off. Oh, I think I'm going to be okay. And some of y'all are going, no, don't wax it. Don't do it. But I can wipe some of it back. I just want to get it to kind of looking like that and tone that down a little bit because it's so bright. I did it bright. I can always paint over it, right, Melissa? I need to practice what I preach. Don't worry, you can always paint over it. Okay, so I'm just doing, you know, enough to knock that down a little. Y'all remember this is the COVID bottle of stuff and it's almost empty. Oh, Dana, yeah, the bottom is like super rough because, you know, it's the... But when you wax stuff, it covers up all your imperfections. I'll just say, leave it like that. So there's the bottom. Tears up your white too. I think it's gonna look good with the wax. It's not. I'm not gonna do it so it's so brown. I'm not gonna try to get it brown. Okay. Kind of glad I got this paper on here now. It's just a little bit. And the wet wipe kind of helps too because it is kind of watering it down. Kind of. In a sense. So where it's not just dry. Getting it back on there. Okay. See? I'm just doing a little bit. Okay. They are so cute. Now it makes me want to do like a whole bunch of them. And like put them all around my house. Put them on the shelf over here. Put them on the end table over there. And I just have gigantic candy corn everywhere. That would just kind of make me want to eat candy corn. I like the wax too. Just to give it hides all my imperfections and all the imperfections in the wood. It kind of brings those out. So it's like we did this purposely to be imperfect. Yeah, Dixie, I'm always afraid too. Every time something's white and I go to wax over it, but it always looks fine because I kind of wipe it back, you know, with a wet wipe, and that helps. But yeah, I think it can go too far and get too grungy looking. But that's just my taste, and some people like the grungy. I don't like it too grungy, but I like some. Okay, all right, so there's this one. Looks cool. There's the bottom. All right, I'm gonna stand up over here. We're gonna do these two. Yeah, if you did the big ones, yeah, you can put them on your porch. Oh my gosh, that would look so cool. Now I'm going to have to see if I can go get some big ones. Those would be some big, I mean, you would literally have to have a whole bunch to glue together to make one because, you know, it'd be tall and skinny. So, I don't know how well that would work. Because it would take a while for them to get fat. You know, you'd have to be proportionate to how tall it was. I did 10. So, there's 12 in a pack. But, like I said, I didn't realize there was 12 in a pack until I had to open the pack. And then I was like, well, I could have just did 12 and called it a day. But I had already had my little plan worked out. And because I had loose ones kind of floating around in this little bucket that I pulled out and started playing with them to see if it was going to look right. Melissa, there are big shims that are like this. Like 18 inches or some kind of crazy something. Yes, they're huge. So it would take a lot to get to be fat enough. I don't know. To where it would look proportionate. Definitely tones this yellow down. That yellow is like big bird. Okay. And I wipe the white back more just so it doesn't look dirty brown. All right. Okay. I hold it in the camera and I get a whole different outlook on it. Like, okay, I need to wipe that off, wipe that off. Be prepared to use a lot. Oh yeah, I mean Shirley, yeah, some people don't like the wax and stuff. I just like them to kind of look a little toned down, which I could have painted them toned down and just used like some darker colors, but I kind of like the wax and the way it makes the wood look, the wood look, and all, you know, just kind of gets in all those cracks and stuff. Okay, because see, it does tone them down, look. I love these too. Caution, yeah, I mean, this is like day glow yellow. All right, just what can this look? Come on, you got one more in you, don't you? One more. But these things are so rough, it tears them up. Okay. Right. Squeeze the wax out of it. Still got it. What's that stuff y'all told me that Amber uses to get stuff off her hands? What's it called? Spray away, or I forget about it till I need it. Hey Karina, I know, aren't they cute? Because this wax will literally be around my cuticles and my fingernails for the next 2 or 3 days. And I wash my hands a lot. Like, honey, I need you to go pick me up some shims. He gonna be like, what? What do you need that for? I'm doing a craft. Mind your business. Good night, Karen. Sweet dreams. Okay. All right, what happened here? All right. All right. Super cute. Wait, I see too much on one side. There we go. See, when I hold them up and see them in the camera, it's like I can tell a lot better. I guess because the light shines on it pretty good. All right, you dry over there. I think I'm done. I got stuff sitting on top of my trash can. Okay. I could have a table 8 foot long and I don't think it'd be enough room. Let me try to get some of it out from my fingernails. Probably not good for my hands, but I use Dawn Plus and it takes everything off your hands. Yeah, it's got alcohol in it. It's got Dawn and then alcohol in it. That's the key to it. And water. Yes, Carrie. Okay, so yes, they have the cat clocks. That's where I saw them. That's where I saw them, is in Hattiesburg. And I was like, I looked up the company and that's where I saw them. No, I actually bought it from there. I bought my cat clock from there. That's where I bought it. Is the Lucky Rabbit. Please show the colors. I use Dixie Belle. It's fluff. It's white. That was what I painted the whole thing with. And I did that because if you put white under your yellow and your orange, you know, it'll look better. So y'all remind me so many times when I forget. This is just Apple Barrel Bright Yellow. And then I used Orange by Michaels. I tried to pick the brightest colors I had so I could tone it down. And it wouldn't tone it down too much. Yes, Diane. Whoops. Diane's like, are you doing the bottom? And I'm like, yes, I am. Oh, no, I didn't. After I took my bath, I got to go back. Diane's like, I thought she missed the bottom of that one. I knew she did. I did, Diane. I missed the bottom. Where's Jane? Jane's usually my back person that's always like, are you going to paint the back? Okay. Bottom. 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 All right. So I want to put like, maybe I need to dry them, just a hair first. Carrie, she lives in Enterprise, Mississippi. That's where I'm from. She lives where I used to live. Right below Meridian. Alright. Dry, 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 dry. I don't know how I ever crafted without one of these. Best thing ever. Sometimes I wish it wasn't hot though. And I guess I could get a cool hairdryer and do it. Yes, Linda, I still have that cat rug. It packs up in my Christmas decorations. That's so funny. Yay! It went around the world, didn't it, Barb? Yes, you know, I did cutouts with candy corn that had the eyeballs, the funny candy corns. I did those, what, it's been like 3 years ago, I think. They were cute. I designed those. I probably should cut those again. Bring them back out of retirement. Okay. So y'all, my next Whatnot show is going to be on the 16th. It's a Tuesday. And I'm going to be auctioning off like crafts and stuff. So y'all don't want to miss that Whatnot. It's not beads. It's me doing a bunch of my crafts and stuff that I need to move out of here. Okay, shims are available in 6, 8, 12, and 16. Okay, so yeah, it must be the 16-inch ones that we did. Oh, yeah, I think they're bigger than that. Because let's see. That's, well, maybe they were that big. But yeah, so these are, drum roll, I'm going to tell you how big mine are because I didn't think about them coming in all these sizes. These are 8 inches, just for y'all's knowledge. Mine are 8-inch shims. Okay, so here they are. So I'm going to put like a, I want to make a little tag. And I have these brown tags, but I don't know. I think that's going to be too brown. And then I have this, which I'm going to cut down, I think. Definitely remember the cat rug. The cat rug, that was so funny. Every time I would hold it up to the camera, I would literally just lose myself. Yes, Sue, I want to do that when I get back too. I didn't want to start it and then have to finish it in a week and a half, and y'all just be sitting here hanging, you know. So I haven't forgotten. I am going to do the jar because I like to do it every year because then I have my collection. I add to my little jar collection every year. What I need to do with them is I need to put them up into my fireplace because I have so many of them now, and like put lights in them and put them up in on my gas logs because we don't never use our gas logs. I think that would be super cool, and then have them like lit up at night. And neat because I have, oh gosh, I have several now. I have like 4 or 5 of them, maybe more than that. One of them used to sit, I guess it's up in my stuff. Okay, I'm gonna leave it long for now because I don't know how much I need, how much space I need. So I guess I'm gonna say just put candy corn, or put, what am I gonna put on this tag? Yeah, there's 10 of these put together. They come in a pack of 12, so you could add 2 more to this and it would be fine. So just get a pack of 12, get 3 packs of 12 if you're gonna make 3. That's funny, your tiered tray. So what does this need to say? Candy corn? I don't think I have numbers, but I could put 25 cents. Yes, I laughed and laughed and laughed. I don't know what else I could say. Sweet. There's the C. There's the O. Sweet. All right, let me get the S out. Yeah, there's the E. There's the S. We'll just have to see. Sweet and sassy. Large and in charge and sweet and sassy. There's that Y. Yeah, I need the R. I don't know what I'm gonna put yet. Candy corn, 5 cents. Yeah, because I don't have any numbers in this, but I guess I could write it. There's the N. Candy corn. There's the T. I don't need the L. Oh, there's the W. Susan. Ah, trick or treat. Trick or treat. Is that the N? That's the N. No, that's not an N. That's a U. A. Wait. Yeah, A. I need an A. Sweet treat. Sweet treats. Okay. Kind of like yum. Some people are like yuck. You can turn my yum into yuck. Candy corn, 10 cents. Okay. I don't know. I need to pick. I kind of like sweet treats. Where's my thing? My little ink pads. Sweet. All right. Just do sweet. Okay. Kind of do it. All right, let's do. All right, W. I know. Here you know. I know I got you back out, or did I grab the wrong one? Good. No, there it is. Meet you in the cornfield. Too many letters, right, Linda? I'll be stamping forever. Sweet. I'm only going to put a tag on one, probably. Because I'll group them together, and I'll just put a tag on one. Okay, so yeah, it's all not level and all kind of weird looking, but that's okay, because that's what I want it to look like. Need peanuts? Want some? Everybody be like, no. I love it. Like, it's either you love it or you hate it. T-R-E-A-T-S. Okay. Kind of offset it a little bit. Did I get? Yeah, here's the R. T-R-E. A. S. I wish it had numbers. Okay. And it's okay that it looks like that. Sweet Fall. Okay. I need to cut this side off anyway because it looks uneven. Okay, so there it is. Don't panic. I'm gonna crunch it all up. Hobby Lobby has put some fabrics on clearance. I got 10 yards of unbleached muslin. Ooh, that's cheap. That's a good price, Melissa. I need some of that. I gotta find me some. You just ate something with peanuts. Marla, put some M&Ms in it. Telling you. See, I tore it a little bit, but that's okay because I kind of want it to look like that. You ain't I know, Tammy. That's why I bought 2 bags, and me and the boys and Craig have eaten those bags. That little jar I got with the ghost on the top with my candy corn in it, it's sitting empty because Lee don't need to buy no more. Crazy corn, and spell it with a K. Yeah, I'm gonna rub some wax on it. All right, so I wrinkled it all up. It's an accident waiting to happen there. I got it all crinkled up and made it look old. And then I get my, don't fall. I got stuff balanced over here. Where? The one that's got all the wax on it that I put in the trash. Let's put this up before it dries out. Okay. I got it a little dark, but it'll probably dry a little lighter. Let me see. Make sure I got that. M&M's with peanuts and candy corn. Yes. Fine. Oh, Marsha's like, I don't even need them. Kind of got my wax a little dark. But I don't know. Is that okay, y'all? Or should I do it again? I've got... Maybe I should... I've got plenty of tags. Maybe I should do it again and stamp it a little darker than that. Because it is... And you can read it. And I could do the other side. But it's not going to stamp as good. I guess I'll try the other side first. And try to get it dark. Sweet. Get a lot of stuff on there. Alright, that's darker. You think it looks good? I'm going to try this side. Press harder and make it dark. And maybe not put as much wax. Because I definitely can't stamp over it because I will never get that line back up again. If it was clear, I could, but I love candy corn by itself. Me too, Shirley. Try it with some M&M's too. Telling you. I wouldn't tell you wrong. And even when I'm stamping, you know, the little square edges kind of come off on the thing, but I'm okay with that. I like the way that looks, actually. Okay, so there's that side. Kathy, that's why I can't buy any more. My husband said, do not buy any more of this. I said, okay. All right, maybe. Just do a little bit. That looks better, but I need to do up here. Okay. Better. Fall Chex Mix. Ooh. I love Chex Mix. I'm telling you, I love it. Okay, so got that. Good night, Alicia. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you already have shims ready? Yay! So the other side says the same thing. You just don't see it as well. But, and I could always take my, that's not brown, brown. I could always take my little brown and kind of go around the edges a little bit. Just to give it a little bit more. Huff on it. What's that mean? I'm sure that's autocorrect. Oh my word. Huff on it. That ink takes forever to dry, and you'll have it all over your hands. So I have to, like, when do I do anything that would not have it all over my hands? Okay, so, like, this is Mandy's, y'all, it smells so good. So this is, like, bundles that I've gotten from her, and I'm gonna, there's some lace, and it's all grunge. She grunges it all. She hand dyes this tobacco cloth herself by hand, and she dries it and tears it and all that stuff. Okay, I'll use that one. Well, you know, I used this to make, what did I make with this? Oh, my tassels with the little pots. Or maybe I should use the brown. I don't know. Okay. Maple glaze popcorn. Oh, breathe on it. Oh my gosh. I was thinking, like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking it was autocorrect. That's what I thought. Okay. So I've got this, like, print. It's like got little florals on it. Looks kind of old. But she's got her Christmas ones out. And she only had so many of that because the fabric that she got is, like, vintage fabric to do her Christmas ones with. So she's not going to have very many of those. Okay. So I'm only going to tie this around one of them, I think, like this. This might be too much, but we're going to see. See if I might have enough I can tie it in a bow. Maybe. Maybe not. Y'all know how I am with bows. Ain't my thing. And again, it might not look good at all. Nope. Okay. With your warm breath. Okay. Her site is westerngracehomedecor.com. All right, so let's see. But she's on here, Western Grace Home Decor on Facebook. Yeah, thank you, Stacy. But her Christmas ones are like, I'm not even going to get one. But they're really pretty. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it like this. And I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to hang the tag off of one of them. Let's see. Like that. And then I'm going to take the lace and tie my tag on. Oh, ghost. I could do ghost. How can I do ghost? Melissa, do tell. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to leave that lace hanging down and find... Look here. I'm going to cut another piece off. Just a knot. Yeah, I just did a knot, so I didn't... it was too much, so I just did a knot. The knot, tie the knot and add my tag. Yes. Look here, Skeeter. All right, so then I'm going to take that and tie it, put it under my knot and everything and tie it on like that instead of using the tail. Aren't they cute? Okay. Let's see. Hang it down. But Mandy puts this, she puts like, it's got like a faint smell because what she grunges it with has like essential oils in it. And it's different scents, but oh my gosh, it smells so good. If you've ever gotten her rag bundles, you know they smell really good. Instead of candy corn, would just be more angular. Okay. All right. So let me cut this off some more. It's too long. Tie that up there. Look at it. Cute. Isn't it cute? Okay. I love it. I love it. And I could tie them on each one of them. But see, like, I'm thinking, like, I could do this, and then, like, you could have one propped up like this and have, like, a whole little scene of your candy corn. So funny. Or you could have it, you could do it like that, and they'll just be like, Gayla has a whole box of shims. Well, there you go. All white triangles with eyes. Yeah, you could do that. But look at how cute. You know, you could even put this one up on a riser. Where's a riser? There's a riser right there. Sorry, Mr. Scarecrow, you're losing your status. This is my little mushroom, dotted mushroom. He's got sticky stuff on the bottom. I couldn't find him the other day, and there he is. Okay. So, like, you could definitely, like, put one up high. And then you could just kind of prop them all up like this on the table. How cute is this? To mail to you. The small pieces of lace. What do you do with them, Sherry? I save some of them. Because I'll put them in a bin that I have of scraps. Yes, all this is shims. This is 30 shims. And I still have some left. But my shims were 12 in a pack. These are 8-inch shims. So easy. So y'all check out Emily at Burlap Kitchen though. Her scarecrow is adorable. But I need to go look at the snowman. I haven't seen her snowman. Yeah, and this is super easy. And all I did put wood glue because y'all know sometimes I use Gorilla glue sticks, but sometimes they'll pop loose or whatever, especially if you're drying them. But that wood glue is going to actually adhere into the wood and it will be there. It's not going anywhere. But yeah, if you had like, you know, a big long table and you could do like if you were having a Halloween party, you could do like a paper, you know, just a paper middle part and everybody could write their name on it, or you could write spooky sayings or Halloween sayings or trick or treat or whatever on it and run it down the middle of the table and then have like groups of these going down the table. That would be so cool, y'all. There's so much you could do with these. And they are so easy to do. Like, y'all saw how easy they were. They're so cute. Now I want to make a whole bunch, like, and put them up on my mantle and down on the floor and like big candy corn. Yeah, I haven't seen the snowman, but somebody said she made one, so I don't know. Okay, so Christy, shims look like this. So they are a little triangle. So they're big at the bottom and they get skinny as they go up. And so when you take a whole bunch of them and then you glue them together, glue strings, and you keep doing this, it just gets to a triangle because they are the shape of a triangle. They're a wedge. So you're just pretty much making a huge wedge. But be sure to add them to both sides or your candy corn is going to start going this direction, if that makes any sense. So, like, put it on the table, you know, make sure it's flat so they stand. But then add one over here, one over here, one over here, one over here, so they look different. Yes, Teresa, they'd be cute different sizes. Barb, yes, those bud faces are so cute. Night, Vicky. Candy corn bowling pins. You're welcome, Marcedia. I hope some of y'all make these. I mean, that'd be so cute if you're having like a little Halloween party or just your fall decor. I mean, this says fall. Candy corn says fall. Everybody knows it comes out in the fall. It's kind of like robin eggs or Easter eggs. You know that's Easter time. It's like candy corn, whether you eat it or not, this is like the epitome of fall. Everybody knows it comes out. Yes, Christy. So it's kind of, it forms that shape on its own. But like I said, if you do this, and like, let's say I just kept adding them to one side. I'm going to show you. Well, that made a liar out of me. But it's going to start looking, okay, so you can see now. It starts looking, it's going this direction, you see? So you kind of got to even it out. Did you make the stand that you have one of them on? No, this is like a ceramic little, I think I actually got this at Goodwill or something. thrifted it. It's just like a little cupcake stand. It's ceramic. That's what that is. So I use it as like a riser for back here. I will, Marcedia. Thank you. I know, Judy. Isn't it cute? I just love candy corn. The Burr Months, yes. The Burlap Kitchen is her page. Emily, she's very sweet, makes cute stuff. She has laser stuff too. But she made a scarecrow. So this was his face. Let me show you. This was his face down here. And then his hat was, made a hat and, like a wrapped fabric around. I don't know how she did it. I just saw the finished picture and it was so cute. But I immediately saw a candy corn when I saw it, the shape. So I was like, I'm going to make candy corn. Yes, the scarecrow. She wrapped fabric around the top, and I think she put raffia and all the things and made it look like hair and all that. Okay. Stacy put it in the group if y'all want to go see the group. She put a picture in there. So cute. Yep, Brenda's like, put shims on my list. So they're good, usually back in the construction part where like the door frame, all that, somewhere back in there. They're cute. And then I just made some little raggy fabric and made a little tag and there it is. So cute. Our trailer's full. We had our first fall show Saturday. Yay, you did good, Gail. That's awesome. Night, Shirley. Yeah, Hobby Lobby has all kinds of little stuff like that. But you can make your own risers, y'all, with like spools and those round little plaque things and all kinds of little, you can do all kinds of little risers. Oh, you made the scarecrow, Teresa? Cute. But now you can make candy corn to go with it. So cool. So cute. I cannot wait to put this in my house. I have to take pictures of it tomorrow. I'm going to go put it in my house. So anyway, thank you, Christy. You already placed your order with your husband to get you some shims. That's funny. Like, honey, I need some shims. Why? Why do you need shims? What are you going to do with shims? Because all men know what these are. It's just... And then you can make trees with them at Christmas. And like one time, I made little trees with them. I made a little bitty tree with it. Yep, Diana, you could. There's all kinds of things. You just have to think outside the box. Like, and this is so inexpensive. It's wood. It's real wood. So you got real wood candy corns. And you didn't have to cut a thing with a saw. Reindeer. Yep. Looked on Amazon to make sure I really bought them. They're in your craft room somewhere, Gail. Waiting to be discovered so you can do something with them. Yes, I've made risers with clothespins. Yes. Teresa, where these came from, I'm not sure, but you can go to Lowe's, Home Depot, Amazon has them. Harbor Freight has them. Your Walmart may have them. I don't know. Oh, I saw a witch too. Yeah, somebody, where did I see the witch? I saw it on Facebook somewhere. Scrubbies. Yarn's not on sale this week. Can't go. Michael's always has a good sale, it seems like, on their yarn. Okay, yes, I'll be traveling to go see my grandbaby. So, Thursday night I won't see y'all. I will be with them. So, yeah, any home hardware store or whatever, Home Depot, Lowe's, all that, they're going to have them. Ace Hardware, places like that, they're going to have them. Menards. I don't have a Menards, but I know that y'all up north do. Oh, cute, Teresa. Green witch. I think the one I saw was green, too. So, yeah, you can make a Santa Claus. We could do a Santa. A Santa. I'll do a Santa. We can do a Santa when I get back. A gnome. Yes. So, you just think the triangle shape. We could put a spool under here, and it's a Christmas tree. I mean... I am going to enjoy her and get all the little squeezes and all the little lily I can get. I promise you. I'll soak it in. I'm not taking any work with me. I'm not doing any of that. And if I do take my laptop, it'll only be when she goes to bed at night and I'll do stuff at night. I'm not going to miss nothing. Yeah, I need to do the clothespin risers again. You know, I think I need to do the clothespin thing and do a sunflower. Where is that thing? I have it somewhere. Hold on. Here it is. It's on a, there's stuff. Ah! Come on, get out of there. Okay. I got a cramp in my hamstring. I bit my leg the wrong way. Okay, so I made that a long time ago. Like when I first started my page. It is a Dollar Tree candlestick. When I picked it up, it felt like one of these was loose, and I was going to fix it. Yep, right there. Okay, so we need to make this again with clothespins. And it's on a round, and then I glued it on a candlestick. Oh, yeah, boy, that one right there. We'll just do a little repair. That's been a long time ago. You made one of these, yes. So I see like a sunflower, don't y'all? Ooh, that's hot. Okay. So yeah, why couldn't we make this into a sunflower, like, and not use a riser? But yeah. So they're just glued back to back. And then they're all glued on a circle. And then the circle's glued onto this. Yeah, shims is a big rabbit hole. But they're cheap to work with. That's the beauty in it. They're not expensive. You made several of these? Yeah. I mean, I've had this one since, I don't know, 2020. And I still have it. And it's still going. Like, I just had to make a little repair. But this thing has been all around, changed 2 crafts rooms. It is a great little stand. So like you just put stuff up on it, and here's my candy corn, like this. How cute is that? I have a little plant sitting on it. Ah, yes, we can make a snowflake. Just leave a couple of them out. Everything, yep. Just regular clothespins with the spring in the middle. So the clothespins are taken apart and they're glued back to back. The flat sides together. Oh, you painted yours like a sunflower, Barb? Oh, that's cool. Lots of clothespins, yes. But they're cheap. You know, you can get them really inexpensive, and Dollar Tree has them too. Cover half of the styrofoam ball with fabric and make the center. That would be cute, Diane. Oh, no, Dixie said that. Dixie. That would be, yeah, that'd be cute. And what if we put it on like a stake and it stood up like this, like a sunflower? Oh my gosh. You can make so many different types. Yeah, because clothespins, you know, you can get them small and you can get them big, and it would look cool. Okay, Nancy, you see it now? So the clothespins are glued back to back. And then I just kind of started gluing them on this. So it's a round little wood disc, like, I don't know, from Walmart or something. And I started gluing them on there and just went in a circle, because it kind of makes a circle anyway. And this is a Dollar Tree glass candlestick. But you could use anything. You could use a spindle. You could use spools. You could put like 4. I have one in the house, I think, because I've done this again since this one. And I stained it. I put beads, like put beads on it, or balls or something. And I made 4 feet. So it's only like this tall. So it's a different kind of riser. So you could, whatever you put underneath there, you could put 4 legs. You could put 3 legs, you know, and make it as tall as you wanted it to. But like I said, I've had this thing for 5 years and it's still hanging in there. So it's in my little thing down here where I put all my little, my risers and stuff like that are in there. Paint bottle. Yeah, maybe that's what I did. Did I put something? Oh, it's been so long ago. Look at there. You just put your paint bottle down and yeah. Thank you for saying that, because, yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, wood candle holders from Hobby Lobby. You could use spools, a piece of block of wood. It doesn't matter. Anything you can find or you have or you can make or whatever. So anyway, it is cute. So you could cute painted like a sunflower with the thing in the middle. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna think about that while I'm gone. But yes, look at my candy corns. My candy corns. I'm gonna take them in my house and take a picture in the morning, and so y'all can see them. They're so cute. Like I could prop it up like halfway, like that. Look at this. Like, you know, make them kind of like they're falling. I lost a video I had where you did the 3 risers. It's probably on YouTube, though. Everything's on YouTube. Good night, Gayla. These paint bottles come in very... Yes, they do. I use the paint bottles for the ghosts that we did. Those ghosts back there, and put this thing on the top and made our little stand. I used it for this. I draw circles. I do all kinds of stuff. Oh, yeah. They could put that in the middle. So, yeah, I like to put stuff in like this in a picture for scale. If like I'm showing something to my group or something, I'll be like, okay, y'all know how big this is. So let me show you, you know, put it up next to something because everybody knows how big that is. So anyway, but I'm going to hop off, guys. This was so fun. I cannot wait to see all the candy corn in the group, because look, you could stack it up on itself like this. Just kind of put on like this. Yes, they're fun to make too. They're easy. It's just time consuming, but anyway, so I'm going to hop off. I'm going to have a great time. Thank y'all for the well wishes, and I'm going to spend time with my baby girl. And I won't see y'all Thursday. But when I get back, I'm going to do the flowers. I'm going to get all that organized and get it out as soon to you as I can. So it'll be up on the show, in my shop. But I will let you know, and trust me, I have a lot. So don't worry about getting one, because you'll get one. So, all right, guys. I love you, and I will see y'all next time. I'll probably see you. Maybe you may see me and Shani this weekend. I don't know. Next weekend, because... Well, this weekend, because she's coming up Friday. So we have stuff planned. But, all right, guys. Love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. See you later. I will, Debbie. Thank you.